Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to create Sendpulse subscribers from email. So whenever a customer sends an email to you, you are going to create a member in your Sendpulse. So we are going to create this integration with the help of Pabbly Connect, where we will integrate these two applications. So here our trigger will be watch emails using email parser, and our action will be to add member in Sendpulse. Let us learn how to do that. So in this video, we are going to learn how you can create new subscribers in your Sendpulse every time you receive a mail from your customer. So let us quickly sign in into our automation software so that we will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now, which will take us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you can see a big blue button on your right side where it's written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create Sendpulse Subscribers from Emails. Click on Create and then a blank workflow will be created for you like you can see on your screen. Now you will be able to see the two major modules on which the whole workflow of Pabbly Connect works, Trigger and Action. Now before that, I would like to remind you that if you're using any separate email application, so you open that. For this workflow, I'm going to use Gmail as my mailing application and also Sendpulse where you're going to add subscribers. Make sure you open both of these accounts so that it will be easy for you to connect your accounts with Pabbly Connect and also to cross-check the activities that you are going to perform during this workflow. So now let us understand the functioning of Pabbly Connect and Trigger and Action. Trigger, as you can see, says when this happens and Action says do this, which means that Trigger is going to be the first application where the event will take place manually, which means we are going to create the event. When that happens, this will trigger this workflow and the Action application will perform the assigned action. So the trigger over here will be email parser. Now email parser is a feature that is built inside Pabbly, and you can connect this email parser with the help of this hook or this webhook, you can call it, with any mailing application. So this email parser provides you this webhook which you connect with your mailing application. So let us learn how are you going to do that. First of all, copy this webhook and see it starts waiting for an email parser response. So we need to make sure that all the mails that are received on this specific email address that you have the Gmail for will be forwarded over here as a webhook response. So this is my Gmail. I will go to settings over here, see all settings. And then I will go to forwarding and POP-IMAP. Click on this and then you will find a button that says add a forwarding address. Now when you click on this button, it will ask you to enter the forwarding email address, that all the mails that are received on this Gmail will be forwarded to this address that I have pasted over here. Click on next and proceed. And this is done. A confirmation code has been sent. Click on OK and you see a response will be received over here. Here is the response. You will be able to see that we have received a response which says a confirmation, which sends a confirmation that yes, the forwarding has been done. All right, this is done. Now what you have to do is enter the confirmation code over here. So you will find the confirmation code in the body of the mail. See, here is the confirmation code. Copy this confirmation code and paste here. So this is a confirmation that the mail has been forwarded to the correct mail address. Click on verify. Now forward a copy of incoming mail to this address. Okay, this is done, and just simply come over here and click on save settings. So now the forwarding has been enabled. Once this is done, now we will actually send a mail by clicking on recapture email parser response, and then we will send a mail to this email address where we have made the changes, and the response will be received over here. So let me send a mail to that email address. First you have to click on recapture email address. Yes. See, it's waiting. Now I will open my other Gmail account from where I will send an email, a sample email to this email address. So let us compose a mail. In subject, I'm going to write new subscriber, and the body will be, because we are going to add a subscriber to our Sendpulse account, then we will add the name and the email address, and also the contact number is all up to you if you want to add that or not. So the person over here is, the email of the person is this, and the phone number is, this is done. Click on send and the message is sent. So now let us wait for the email response over here, because as soon as we receive a mail to that email address, it will be forwarded to our response over here in our trigger application. And here we have received a response that we just sent a mail to. See, if you scroll down and find the body text, you will see that this is the email we just drafted. Name, email and phone number. which means that every time a message is received on this email address where we made the changes, it will be forwarded to this email parser over here. But what if any other type of email is sent which does not include the data related to the new subscriber? Which means there has to be a filter which separates the new subscriber emails and the other emails. So the next step is going to be filter over here. Click on filter. Filter is the feature built inside Pabbly, and it provides a filter that continue this workflow only in the given situation. So what we are going to do is put a filter over here for the subject. The subject right now is new subscriber. So it should be equal to new subscriber only. Okay, so the subject should be new subscriber only until and unless the subject is equal to this, the value says this, then the workflow will continue. Otherwise, it will not. Click on save and send test request, and then you will see the status says success, the condition is true. And in this condition, it will continue. So now when this is done, we will proceed with our last step, that is actually adding subscriber to our Sendpulse. But what if you see over here in your body text that you have to separate this name, email and phone number, because we have to enter these details while you want to add the data. So here we will take help from another feature by Pabbly that is called text formatter. Choose text formatter. The event will be text parser. Text parser is basically taking out a part of the text from the given text or a given paragraph. Connection is not a difficult task because it is built inside Pabbly. Now first of all, map the text that you want to change. So we want to change the body of our email. So find out the body while scrolling from here. Okay, so you want to take out demo user. So you want the data from after this colon and before email. Okay, so after this and before this. Okay, so after and before you have done, click on save and send test request, and here you will find the name. Similarly, you will take out the email and the phone number as well. So let us do that quickly by using text formatter again. So what we will do is copy this step and paste it over here only, so that you don't have to change this text again and again. Just change the after and before settings. Now you want the email address. So you want after this and before this. Click on save and send test request and see you have the email address now. In the same way, we are going to copy this step again. Copy this step and paste it there only. So it will be pasted just next to it. Now again, you don't have to change the text. Just changed this part. You want after phone and in the end it's nothing. So you are going to leave the before part empty. Click on save and send test request and you will receive the mobile number. So we made it easy by the copy paste feature over here, and we added text formatter 3 times because we wanted 3 different values separated. Now in the last step you will put Sendpulse. This is my final application and the event will be to add subscriber. Click on connect. Add new connection. Now we are adding new connection because we haven't used Sendpulse till now in this workflow, and also we are connecting so that all the values that we have over here in our workflow till now will be safely forwarded to our Sendpulse account to create a new subscriber. Now again, add new connection. You need the ID and secret, so that is why I reminded you to open your account over here. Go to your profile, go to account settings, and then find API over here. Now this is your ID, copy it from here and paste it in your workflow. Similarly, go back, this is your secret, and go back to your workflow and paste it over here. Click on save and your connection will be established. Now all this ID and secret is going to be unique for your own account. Now you have a mailing list name over here. You have a long menu from which you can just choose. So I'm going to use new data list only. This is my mailing list given to the left panel, and this is the new data list. Now you can see here 2 subscribers are already here. So this will be a proof for us that when a new subscriber will be added, that our workflow has run perfectly. Now I've added new data list. What is the email? So I will just take the email from my text formatter. Here I will map it. Then the name, again from the text formatter I will map it, and in the end the phone number. So I will map the phone number from the end, and here I have put all the values perfectly. Click on save and send test request. And the result says 1, which means, first of all, the result is not error, which says that the workflow is perfectly made. And the result says 1, which means 1 subscriber has been added. So let us quickly close this window. This is the workflow that you can see in front of you. Let us go back and check. Refresh it once and see. This is the new email address. This was the contact number and the name of the person. Also the date and time, you will see that it's created just now. which means that we can create a subscriber in our Sendpulse account every time we receive an email address which has the filter, which has the subject as new subscriber only, will be added to our Sendpulse account, and this text formatter will be applied automatically. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.